Despite kicking barrels being a time-honored tradition in Deep Rock Galactic, the achievement "If Only I Got Paid for This" has only been obtained by 1.8% of the player population. Every dwarf is a proficient amateur barrel kicker, but to achieve the level of athleticism required to get this achievement takes hours and hours of honing your skills and your endurance to achieve. G'day everyone, it's Taylor MB here, and today I'm going to be your coach and show you how to easily get the "If Only I Got Paid for This" achievement. First things first, let's go through some of the mechanics of the game. Although it's not necessary to get the achievement and you could just follow my advice, I also want you to know why I'm giving you the advice, and it might help you tweak the strategy as well to help better suit your needs. So how does scoring work? Base score for a yellow barrel is 10 and the base score for a red barrel is 25. If you were to score all of these without any multipliers, it would take 184 barrels in order to hit 3,000 points, which is obviously not going to get you the achievement. In order to get 3,000 points in 100 barrels, you need an average of 30 points per barrel. How you achieve this is by getting a streak bonus. For every barrel in a row you get in, it adds a multiplier to your score. So getting 2 barrels in a row in times the base value of that barrel by 2. 3 in a row times it by 3, 4 in a row times it by 4, and that's where it caps out. So if you consistently maintain a streak, you'll be getting 40 points from a yellow barrel and 100 points from a red barrel. And this is where the vast majority of your points come from, is maintaining the streak and getting those multipliers. The hoop has 3 different speeds: slow, medium, and fast, and it only changes speeds when it collides with the piston on the left-hand side. This means you should use the left to right movement of the hoop to figure out what speed it's going, and the right to left movement of the hoop in order to get your shot in. Now onto the crux of this guide. How do you get the barrel into the hoop? Because the hoop only moves at 3 speeds, it's actually very easy to memorize at what point in the hoop's movement do you need to kick the barrel for each speed that it's going. Have a look at the colors on the screen now. The pink is the slowest speed, yellow is medium speed, and green is fast speed. Pink is the easiest. When it's going the slowest, you hit the barrel directly forwards right as the front edge of the hoop collides with the spring on the right hand side of the screen. That will always guarantee you an easy point. As the hoop gets faster, it does get a bit trickier, but it's still the same principle. You just have to be able to determine what speed the hoop is going on its left to right movement, and when the front edge of the hoop lines up with the corresponding zone, that's when you need to kick the barrel. After practicing, you should always be able to get a barrel on the slow and medium speeds. The fast speed is a little bit more dodgy. Because the hoop is moving so fast, sometimes the barrel doesn't fully get a chance to come to a rest on the red X before you need to kick it, and this can cause it to do some weird things. It can go really high up in the air, making the travel time way too long, or it can go really short and bounce off the front of the hoop even if you hit it perfectly. So to combine some of our advice together, if you get a fast hoop and you're on a streak, absolutely go for that barrel shot and see if you can get it. Best case scenario is you sink it, you get a 4 times multiplier, and you maintain your streak for the next hoop. Worst case scenario is you miss the barrel, you get no points from it, and you lose your streak. But this isn't a bigger deal as it might seem. If you voluntarily didn't take the shot on a fast moving hoop, you would have lost your streak anyway. And as we discussed previously, that's where you get the vast majority of your points. So there comes a time where it's worth to take the risk to maintain your streak, just at the loss of 1 barrel. And the thing is, after you miss a barrel, there is no onus on you to immediately kick the next one and try and get the next hoop. Once you've lost your streak, you can walk away from your computer, go get a cup of tea, cup of coffee, calm down, get your focus back in check before you start hitting the next barrel. Your score will stay there, your barrel count will stay there. There is no reason to overextend yourself and get anxious and try and immediately hit the next barrel after a kick. You can wait for as long as you need for the hoop to slow down to get your focus back in before you continue. So if you get a fast hoop and you're on a streak, take that risk. If you get it, that is amazing and keep going, but if you miss, take a minute to chill out before you start kicking barrels again. Now to summarize everything we've talked about today. You get the vast majority of your points from a streak bonus, getting up to 40 points for a yellow barrel and 100 points for a red barrel. The hoop only moves at 3 speeds, and it only changes speeds when it collides with the piston on the left hand side. This means you use the left to right hand movement to determine what speed the hoop is going, and you use the right to left movement in order to sink the barrel and get your point. And to know when to kick the barrel is simply a matter of memorizing at what point in the hoop's movement you need to kick it for each of the 3 speeds. For slow, you hit it right when it hits the spring on the right hand side. For medium, you hit it in the yellow zone, and for fast, you hit it in the green zone. And finally, if you miss a barrel and lose your streak bonus, there's no pressure on you to kick the next one immediately. Take a minute to calm your nerves and get your focus back before proceeding. And with all this advice, you are now an expert level barrel kicker, and it's only a matter of time before you get the if only I got paid for this achievement. Thanks for watching everyone, and if you found this video informative, please do hit that subscribe button, it really helps a lot. I'll see you guys on the space rig.